Welcome to the Family Farm Homestead, where homesteading is a way of life.
Okay, well, this morning we are down here getting the watermelons ready. He's using the disc. We turn the disc the opposite ways so they would make the watermelon mounds. You can see they go down. They're healed up pretty good. All the way down. Come back across. Move it down. And then so all this is going to be yellows, and all down there is going to be reds. That area over there where the dogs are rolling around and playing is still going to be watermelon, but we're going to have to do that one by hand. All that over there is supposed to be watermelon, but y'all can see it's healed up pretty good. Come look at our other plants that are in the ground over here. You can see these are peppers. Some of them perked back up a little bit last night. Go down. And we got the next row is tomato. Some tomatoes up in here. All the way down. I don't think they need water this morning. They look okay. We'll see when the boss man gets down here, see what he thinks. But my battery's fixing to go dead. I gotta go change out battery and go grab the other watermelon trays. Alright, so he's fixing to run the cedar. Let y'all see what the cedar got. Beans in there.
Bush beans.
Bush beans?
Yep.
Bush beans. Butter bean. Alright. We're gonna
You want to start right here, right?
looks like it might get maybe 3. You see as he goes along, it catches it, turns it, shoots it down the chute, which goes in the ground and puts the seeds out. You see them going in the ground along the way there. Root. Oh yeah.
I've got plenty enough. I probably got enough for a couple more rows.
We got one more row here. There it goes. And that's it. Pretty simple.
So how many rows of llamas you got to do?
I think there's like 7 or 8, something like that.
7 or 8 llamas.
8 rows.
And let me see. Those are the llamas. But we don't have a disc that can do that. So he's got to go in here and plant those by hand. Now, how deep do those need to be?
You just lay them on top of the ground and then come back with a rake and rake a little bit of dirt over the top of them.
Okay. So you ain't actually got to bury them. And y'all can see he's got to come through and they don't even need to be a foot apart, huh? Separate them a little bit, throw them in there, and come back through, cover them up, put some water on them, and they'll be ready to go. I tell you what, this stuff ain't easy for some of the things we got to do, but in the long run, it's going to be well worth it to see everything produce and how far this land's come and all the things we've had to do to get it where it's at now and what it's going to be when it does start growing. A little bit of work, a little bit of sweat, a little bit of tears. Ain't no biggie, but in the long run, it's going to be real pretty, and we'll be able to take some of the crop and stuff and feed ourselves with it, and maybe sell a little bit and keep going. Try not to get your y'all can see he's got to lay these in like that. He's got 8 rows of that he's got to do. Me, I've got to come over here, and our disc doesn't want to disc this part of the ground over here, so I've got to take the garden hoe, and I've got to garden hoe up our mounds for our watermelons up through here where I told y'all the other watermelon patch was going to be. So I got to do, while he's having to do that by hand, I've got to do this by hand. So I mean, you know, it's equal work, pretty much. This is a little bit harder than what he's got to do, but you know, no biggie. Y'all can see I've got a couple in the first row already. Let's see. Boy, I was having trouble trying to get these things straight. I had to run the tape measure straight down the lines. That one's still a little crooked, but it's good enough to be planted. Sorry if I was going a little fast for y'all. You can see, I had to take the tape measure, line it up, and then take my garden hoe and scrape my line out so I know where my line is to go all the way straight down to the other side. Alright, I'm going to try to get some first person footage here, what I'm doing. Like I said, I had to do my row like this, and where I've been messing up when I first started, I was trying to dig like this and do my row. I don't have to do that because we've already come through and this a few times. All I got to do is take some of the dirt that's already disced up, kind of scrape it up into a mound here. See? And scrape it up onto my line where my mound is, and that'll give me my watermelon mound row. So it's I just got to make sure it's enough for a little mound all the way through where I can put the watermelons in it. And this is supposed to be, well, since we already ran out of the yellow meats and stuff like that, now we're gonna have to come through and put regular seeds in here. And I think he's mainly got just red. I don't know if he's got yellow meat, but y'all can see I'm coming through and I'm just scraping it into the row. I don't know how this is going to turn out. my first person's been kind of messing up, so hopefully y'all see what I'm doing here and it'll turn out all right. We appreciate the subscribers. We see we're starting to get more subscribers. I think we got like 17 subscribers now, and every time we get another one, we see it, and then we see the comments and all that stuff, and we greatly appreciate it, guys. We really do. Like I've said before, and I'll keep saying, you know, without y'all's support and watching and y'all's comments and y'all subscribing and all that, this channel wouldn't even exist. So just keep sticking with us so we can keep bringing y'all some videos and showing y'all what's going on here. Thank you, guys. Thumbs up, like, subscribe, share to all your channels that y'all have and everything, you know, Facebook and all that. You know, thank you, guys. Have a good one. You see, we got our watermelons in, and we've been putting a sprinkler on it, getting it watered. The water sprinkler goes back and forth like this, or we try to get it going up and down the rows. Excuse me, guys. To get as much of it water as we can. Sooner or later, we're going to have 2 or 3 sprinklers going. You can see Dempsey, he's already come through and watered these plants, and we've got seeds that he's been coming in here. You can see on the sides, he's been coming in, planted some seeds, and he's been raking and covering them up. He's fixing to hook up the water hose to the sprinkler so we can go ahead and start getting this side and stuff, get it some water and stuff. We're supposed to have rain the next couple of days, so that would actually be really good about this point in time to help water in all these seeds and stuff that we got going. But he's actually down there somewhere, and covering the seeds and stuff. As you can see, we got, you know, beans and stuff like that he's covering. Oh, my glasses. Get y'all some footage of that real quick. Y'all can see this is actually coming along really nice. You know, whoever said farming is easy, that's a lie. It's not easy work, but it's that motivation and that want to, you know, to get up and do something and get things going, and in the long run see the production. And you could come out here and look at everything and be like, hey, that's something that I did or that we did, and you know, it gives you a much better appreciation for the things when you do the hard labor that we've been doing to get it to where it is now. For the plants and stuff, it gives you a much more greater love for what you're trying to do. So, all right, he's got that sprinkler hooked up. He's fixing to run that sprinkler over this area and get it started watering in real good. We got the boss man fixing to come down with the other sprinkler. I guess we're gonna hook it up somewhere down there and get that going. See, there it goes. The sprinklers that we got, they get a decent range on them. You know, they gotta, because of how big our garden is and everything, they gotta be moved around a little bit and stuff, but they get a decent little range on them as far as watering goes. I still got to get over there and put in a row for I got the watermelons over there done, but I need to put in my row for my we got cantaloupe. We're gonna be putting a cantaloupe row in there, so I need to do that. But trying to get some footage of covering the seeds and showing y'all how the watering process and stuff real good. You know, it goes up, spreads all the way out over there, and then it goes up and spreads all the way back over here. And I say within, shoot, 25, 30 minutes, this whole area right here will be decently wet and stuff. So looks like the boss man needs some help. I'm gonna go help him real quick. All right, so we got this row right here. This is cantaloupe going all the way down. Let's see, boom, boom. And the rest of these are gonna be tender sweet yellow melons. You can see all right in here. We got the sprinklers going over there, watering the crops. And then we'll come over here, see what Mr. Dempsey's over here, putting the seeds in the ground. Boom, 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 boom. That's it. What'd you say it was, like a fingernail deep?
Yeah, about a quarter inch. About a quarter inch deep, about as deep as your fingernail is all you need. Just deep enough where you can cover them up a little bit. But when it starts putting up them baby seeds, you want to be able to break through the surface. If they don't break through the surface, then the plant will just die from lack of sunlight.
Here we go. We gotta finish. We got 1.5 more rows to do here, and I think that's all the seeds and stuff in the ground, huh? Hey.
With this, the garden is planted.
Hey.
Oh, except for the garlic.
We got to do a little bit of garlic. Yeah, we got to put, and the, hold on, let me go talk to the boss man on that real quick. I don't remember exactly what he said. I think he said something about it's a bug repellent and stuff. Boss man, I got a question. Oh, hold on 1 second, y'all. The garlic, what's the garlic for?
To eat, mainly.
Well, I mean,
it also keeps out bugs.
Okay, that's what I was. You're saying it was like a bug repellent and stuff like that,
yeah.
And protects the plants a little bit and stuff like that. Yep. Okay. That's all I was wondering about. But we still got to plant the garlic and stuff. But we might wait a couple more days. We're gonna wait a couple of days to do that. But y'all can see, man, we got the garden is planted pretty much. Y'all can see. This is all watermelon. And the others over there is tomatoes and peppers, and we got beans. We got corn. All over that way. All watermelon right here. Hey. You can see. You got the seeds are just kind of laying there. You go along. They're kind of just here and there. See, like right here. See a couple right there. Right there. Going down. And what Dempsey's doing is he's coming through with the rake and covering those up, because they got to be covered. He's just going along the line and covering them up, and then removing the sprinklers down and sprinkling them in.
If you don't do this, the birds will get your seeds.
And we switch over. You can see over here, even in the other row, you see a seed there, a couple of seeds here and there. Just going along, covering them up all the way down. And the rest of this, that's all corn. He's going through and covering up. Oh. Get it through there. Say hi, boss man.
We're going to have to be covering it up with the rake. Have we had enough time to get all the roots out, but that was impossible this time of year.
Yeah, there's a lot of roots off in here.
That won't be there next year.
Let me get y'all a good little swipe through right here real quick. way down. Come around. All the way around.